Ole'Pops here, standing out here in front of the humidor right now. We're on the public square, me and Jilly, darling. We're gonna walk around this public square today. Right now they got the farmers market going on right over there next to the courthouse. I'm gonna try to show you what I can of it. I said I'd show you the Scarecrows. I showed them to you last year. If it turns out that they've got the same old stuff they had last year, I'm just going to close this thing out and we'll do something else. But if they've got something different, why, we'll show y'all something different. But we're going to start right here in front of the humidor and show you what they've got first. Let me turn the camera back around and we'll walk right up here and show you what they've got. Last year they had a shoebox. In the window, but not this year. They started off with something different. They got this guy. He's pretty sharp. He's got some big old shoes. I'd like to have his shoes. We're going to have to contend with people anyway, hon. He's not in the picture. He's all right, even if he is. You can come on by. Come on by. It's all right. Yeah, it's a good-looking Scarecrow. Anyway, we'll move on.
Yeah, it's not ours. It's not ours.
And this is the Scarecrow at the art studio up on the square. This used to be a bank in Murfreesboro. Matter of fact, there sits the vault. He's still leaning against the vault. But anyway, that's their studio. Or their studio, that's their Scarecrow. Jilly had to take a pit stop here and go in and look around. Here's a little guy in front in the window of Shackles Photography. And right around the corner from him, they've got this guy standing out in front. And right down from him, out in front of the marketplace, is this blue-headed guy working on his computer. Now, I don't know what you'll get when you point your camera at that or your phone at that, but you might as well find out. Anyway, that's what we got. This guy sitting here enjoying a cup of coffee and reading his paper right out in front of Red Bikes. Red Bikes Cafe. Nourishing food from Red Bikes. Coming soon. That's a pretty good Scarecrow they got there on a red bike. They've got red bikes over on my side of town, not very far from my house. We've never tried it, but I believe I'm gonna. They have live music over there, I've been told, and I don't know why. I haven't tried it. I think I will. Red bikes. I think I'll take a CD and audition. These two are standing out in front of Vedas. And as you can see, Vedas is hiring. She must have knocked him right out of his shoes. She's a sexy thing. Vedas Florists. Flowers and gifts. That's a nice one right there. Anyway, we'll move on. This was out in front of the Sugar Tree, which is used clothing on consignment. I like those overalls. How about that? Those might just be big enough to fit me. What do you think of those, Onion? Think we ought to get those with all the kids' patches on those? I'll share them with you. Got a bunch of Girl Scout patches on them. I'll tell you what. I'll share the cookies with you. And I get the overalls. We're going to walk right up here to the paper mill. And they've got one standing here made out of invitations. Lacy invitations. Look at some of those. Ain't they nice? Some of them's really nice. Nice and pretty. But then again, that's what they do. They make invitations. So, you gotta expect that's what they do. And right here, Funtiques. Baby clothes. So here's theirs. This is what they do with their Scarecrows. They make a set of 3 out of baby clothes. It's pretty cool. I'll tell you what, they're getting creative. Awfully creative. Let's move on down. Now here at Holden's Hardware, we talked about Holden's Hardware the other day. Remember we were talking about the murals and how they had established that Holden's Hardware was one of the businesses that had been here since 1877. Holden's Hardware has put this great big old giant up here. Got brooms for hands, and a big cast iron skillet for a head, and a corn cob pie. Y'all, let's get it to Holden's Hardware. They're the only ones so far that's incorporated a pipe that I can see. Anyway, we're gonna move on. This one's sitting in front of a Waldron fan and Parsley attorney at law. Got his case files sitting there beside him. His docket. Must be Judge Roy Bean. Anyway, we're gonna move on. I don't like judges. I don't like attorneys. I don't much care for. Well, I don't like them unless I need them. You know, I don't care for. Well, anyway, God bless them. I don't begrudge anybody. I'm gonna move on. And this guy is standing out in front of State Farm, a local State Farm office, and he's dressed up like a Blackman Blaze football player. Okay, I won't report on the Blackman Blaze. I will just tell you that Rockville clinched a berth in the Tennessee playoffs. Oakland High School is ranked number 1 in the state and number 11 in the nation. Riverdale High School is ranked number 16 in the nation and number 4 in the state, and just clinched a playoff berth. And Blackman Blaze, well,